Good. Just making sure it works. Good evening, everyone. Muy buenas noches. My name is George Barahona, and this is Lailalo Barahona, and I am a member of KQED's Community Advisory Panel. We are a group of community members that supports KQED in community building. Learn more about our work at kqed.org/cap. I'd like to begin with the land acknowledgement. KQED headquarters are located on Ramaytush Ohlone occupied lands. We want to recognize that we work and live in the greater Ohlone lands of the Bay Area. For those of you joining us for the first time, KQED is a Northern California PBS NPR member station. KQED Live is now our new multi-platform events program that produces screenings, talks, performances, and food tastings based on KQED's mission to inform, inspire, and involve. You can learn more at kqed.org/live. If we bring value to your everyday life, I encourage you to consider becoming a KQED member. You can find out more about how at kqed.org/donate. We want to thank the season sponsors that make KQED Live possible: San Francisco Symphony, SF MoMA, Comcast Business, and Berkeley Rep. We are so grateful for their commitment to supporting our mission of civic and cultural engagement here in the Bay Area. Today, we have a very special gift for everyone in the audience from our KQED Live sponsor, Comcast Business. Check under your seat. Enjoy these super handy universal charging kits from our friends at Comcast Business. Kind of reminds me of Oprah.
So excited.
Let me know if it works. All right. Our hosts for today are two legendary Bay Area drag queens and host Xismes, a daytime drag and dance party featuring some of Bay Area and beyond finest Latinx performers and music alongside Stanley Frank Sensation. So please give a loud round of applause for Dulce de Leche and Persia. Woo!
Hold on. Hello, thank you. Hi. I'm Dulce. And I'm Persia.
No, I'm Persia.
No, I'm Dulce.
Dos mujeres, un camino. Dos mujeres compartiendo el mismo hombre, el mismo amor.
Hello, hello.
Hello, hello. Oh. You know what? That's not the tequila or the mezcal. That's us, honey. You're hot. You're hot. We're hot. We're all hot.
Yes.
I want to welcome you all to the Tequila Mezcal Showdown. I hope you all got a chance to taste the Persia and the Dulce de Leche when you all walked into this building tonight. At the end of the show, you all will have a chance to vote for your favorite cocktail. So remember what it tastes like because you're gonna vote at the end. Dulce or Persia? You guys ready? Are you guys ready?
Yes.
Let's get this show started! Woo. Please welcome to the stage our first panelist, Victor Hugo Gonzalez. Victor Hugo Gonzalez is originally from Xochimilco, Ciudad de Mexico. Hugo is Odin Mezcalería. He started his mezcal journey in 2015 as a part of the team of Spine and Vine and imports parts of the Mastros de Mezcal Collective. Sorry, everybody. That was a good one. Before following his passion and dedicating his career to sharing the history and beauty of mezcal with others, Hugo spent many years living on the other side of the world in Australia and Cambodia. Hugo is dedicated to sharing mezcal's rich history and culture with as many people as possible. He aims to educate and inspire others to explore the incredibly diverse and culturally significant world of destilados de agave.
Yes. Our other panelists, are you ready for that tequila part? Let's bring out Stanley Frank. Yes, give it up. Stanley Frank is originally from San Diego, California. Woo! He came to San Francisco at the age of 18 to study theater. Yes, and got his first job in the bars as a door person in the Castro. He worked his way up to bartending real quick. And gained extensive wine and spirits knowledge throughout the years. He has been DJing about town. He's a visual artist, actor, and of course, he's been bartending in the city for the past 20 years. He currently serves, cocktails at Mothership Bar here in La Misión. So give it up to Stanley Frank.
Yes. Welcome, you two. Welcome. Everybody say welcome. That's right.
Yes.
So, thank you both for being here today, first and foremost. Before we begin, we have two questions that we have for the audience, just to test your knowledge about tequila and mezcal. Are you guys ready?
Okay, get your phones out.
Everybody pull out your
Pull
phones.
your phones out and take a look at our screen behind us and use your camera to grab the QR code and zoom in if you must, but please do so. Then answer this question. ¿Cuál planta? Oh, no. I was trying to trick ya. What plant is both tequila and mezcal made of? Or made from?
Wait, we gotta enter.
Oh, it's okay.
You guys got
You got 1 minute. Think about it. What plant is both tequila and mezcal made from? Oh my God. And here are your options. A, maguey. B, aloe. C, agave. D, Manfreda. E, both A and C. And I'm making this up. None of the above. No, just kidding. So A through E. Let's see. What do you think our audience are going to... Wait, audience, shout out. What do you think it is as your vote? C?
Are you sure?
Sure? Anyone? Someone else says otherwise? E? Okay. Oh my
D
goodness.
or E?
This is a trick. This is an interesting question because I don't even know myself until I see my notes and then I'll tell you the answer. But keep voting, keep voting.
This is worth 100 points, everybody. 100
Yes.
points.
100 points. And the music gets stopped. So that is our cue. Oh!
Ay.
Oh! Wait, but... But you know what? You know what? That was a trick question. So you're all winners!
Yes.
Oh. Trick question, so you never know what you're gonna get with us. So, allegedly, the goddess Mayahuel was transformed into the first blue agave plant to escape the advances of the god of intoxication. No, it's not me. Sorry. You know, I crack myself up sometimes, okay? It is always said that the first maguey plant that ever grew came from the remains of Mayahuel at her grave. Question. What was the precursor to tequila and mezcal? Any of you?
Well, sorry for jumping in.
Jump in.
Jump in.
For me, I guess it's called pulque. I don't know if you heard about that.
Yeah?
It's a drink. It's a pre-Hispanic drink, you know, like original from central Mexico and surroundings. Personally, like I'm from Mexico City, from a town called Xochimilco, south part of Mexico City. Like it's pretty well known, you know, for pulque production. So that's the way, you know, I start my journey, you know, in agave. So, and if you go to Mexico and other states around, like Estado de Mexico, Tlaxcala, Oaxaca, San Luis Potosí, Zacatecas, Michoacán, you know, like it's what we call it the Mexican kombucha. So it's a drink. It's actually a drink with a lot of probiotics. You know, it's good for you, and it's a drink of resistance because until they, you know, didn't disappear. You know, even though like a lot of people try, you know, like beer companies, you know, in specific, you know, like to push it down, you know, like it didn't exist anymore, but it's still around, you know. And if you go to Mexico, in Mexico City, you will find a lot of pulquerías.
Cool. Yeah. Wow. Okay, so let's have a pulque party soon.
Okay. I'm also a big myth history buff, so if you guys are wondering why maguey and agave are both the right answer, is because agave is the westernized version. Agavos is the Greek word for illustriousness. Maguey, though, comes from the Nahuatl Aztec language, so they're both the same, you know, different names for the same plant, maguey and agave. Also, a little bit of history. Like Hugo said, the original drink, the fermented drink, was pulque, which was made from the agave plant, which was, you know, respected as Mayahuel, the goddess of fertility. And so she was known as the 400-breasted goddess because 400 was the number for infinity for the Aztecs. So she had as many boobs as you could have, and she actually had 400 bunny rabbit children with Pataquetuel, which they're all representative of kind of the different personalities you feel when you're getting drunk. So that's a little bit of history for y'all.
So that's what I call it.
Yeah, that's what you call it. One of those 400 bunnies.
I don't know if I can add a little bit.
Yes,
something.
of course.
So it's also like for pulque production exists, you know, like at least as far I know, you know, like 3 different species of agaves. You know, one is called the Salmian agave, the other one is called Mapizaga, and the other one is called Atrovirens. So like that's where you can get, you know, actually what you extract first from the agave plant is called aguamiel, and after the honey water, you know, and after that you can ferment, you know, and that's what became what we call it pulque.
Yum. It's incredible what our ancestors got into. Pitacatu was the OG party animal, let me tell you all. His other powers included medicine, healing, and fertility, and was said to have brought peyote to the Aztecs. Which is still used today as medicine for certain ceremonies in Native American cultures. So amazing, y'all. We're learning. We're learning, everybody. So let's go ahead and do another question. Second question for our audience. Same as before. The QR code's going to come up on the top of the screen here. And the question is, what type of weather does an agave plant need in order to grow? What type of weather does an agave plant need in order to grow? We got A, rain. B, cold, high altitude. C, tropical. D, arid and hot. You guys got 1 minute, so don't just jump into it, what you think it is. Take a moment to think about it. What is it? Where can we grow agave? Where can we grow agave?
I don't know. They do. Don't tell us yet. Oh my goodness.
You know agave is part of the asparagus family.
Is it?
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah.
I love asparagus.
I don't.
Are you lying to us?
No, it's true.
Okay. Just making sure. Okay, friends, how's it going over there?
Are you all voting? Yeah, you can
voting?
talk to your neighbor. You can phone in a call if you need.
Yeah.
Phone a friend.
Help. Do you need help from the audience? Do you need help from the panel?
It's arid and hot up in here.
It really is. I'm like tropical.
It's the mezcal, don't play.
It's rainy down here.
I hope not.
Oh,
All right, here we go. The music has stopped. Everybody, have you keyed in your answers?
oh.
And the audience, oh, good job. 91%. You guys are a smart bunch.
Wow.
Good job. You guys are experts, but now we're going to switch the script and we're going to go to our experts. Let's ask them a few questions. How about that, Persia?
Okay, so what is the difference, Stanley?
Yes?
What is the difference in cultivating tequila than mezcal?
Well, there's a key difference in cultivating mezcal and tequila. The bigger difference is after the cultivation, but I'll give you a little insight into the cultivation. So one thing that people say is that all tequilas are mezcals, but not all mezcals are tequila. Because tequila is, since the 70s, they got granted a domination of origin. So that means that only tequilas can come from the tequila region, which is around Jalisco, Nayarit, and a few other municipalities around there. And another prerequisite for tequila is that it has to come from the blue Weber agave plant, or the agave tequilero. So it's a specific type of plant that grows quick, it's fleshy, it's got a lot of sugar, it's easy to farm, whereas mezcal plants can go anywhere from farmed agave to silvestre, or wild agaves that are found in the wild that take longer to grow. And so you have more than 50, even maybe like hundreds of species of mezcal, but around 50 are used to distill it. So the cultivation process is fairly the same. It just has to be the same type of agave for tequila. But after that is when the differences come, because you have above ground ovens where you put the piñas, which is the heart of the maguey plant. It looks just like a pineapple. And you warm that up and you slice it up and you ferment it, and that makes tequila. But then when you're doing mezcal, you do a different kind of cultivation process, or distillation process, where you bury it, you smoke it, it gets that smoky flavor, it's a lot more earthy, and it's a lot less regulated than tequila. So those are the differences kind of that I can point out right off the bat. Yeah.
And so then how is tequila made?
If you want, I can jump a little bit. I guess as he mentioned, to reinforce, the idea. It's like tequila, the way it's made, the way you cook agaves, it part away, because a lot of people say tequila is a mezcal, but I'm going to say it takes its own path. The process is different. So in tequila, the way you cook agaves are in autoclaves or diffusers, what they call it, or also an horno de mampostería, as an example. And the difference with mezcal, it's more in what used to be before tequila also, they cook agave, in underground oven pits, as an example. So as he mentioned, like tequila is just the Tequilana Weber or blue agave. So for the production of mezcal, you get up to 50, 52 different agave species, for the production of mezcal. And yeah, it depends, like in which region, region in Mexico also, like not just Oaxaca in the specific. Perhaps we know about Oaxaca because it's the most biodiverse, state, with agaves, in the country. But it's not just Oaxaca; it's the whole country, like from north to south.
Wow, that's. So they have so much information, so much knowledge. I want to take it to the audience. Does anyone have any questions for our awesome panelists? We have Ryan and Espy over here with a mic that they can go to the audience member who has a.
Hi, so we have a question here from
Janet.
Hi, Janet.
Yeah, thank you so much for sharing all your information. What about the time period? I've heard some problems with sustainability for mezcal and the time periods for the processing and the fermentation process for tequila.
Well, I can say, like time period, for agaves is just, for harvest, it just depends about the species. It's just different, like the most common one, for tequila is the Tequilana Weber, up to 8 years. And the Espadín, it's like, for mezcal production is the most common agave in the mezcal production. It takes also like between 7 to 8 years. And again, the process are so different, like it depends where, like if we're talking about fermentation, like it's not the same when it's fermentation, in a hot place or fermentation in a cold place, like if it's in a cold place, in higher elevation, fermentation is going to be slower than, in a hotter place when a fermentation it kicks faster, and, it's in general, speaking what I'm saying. I don't know if that helps.
Awesome.
How do you make tequila again?
We do have another question.
Yes.
Here.
One more question.
How do the different agave species differ in their flavor profile? Are the differences in different mezcals due to that? Or due more to the smoking process or the cooking process or fermentation?
Just like the concept of terroir, where wines kind of pick up the personality of places that they're grown. You have the same thing with agaves. Some in the cooler climates have more of an herbaceous flavor. Some in the higher climates have more of a sweet, fleshy kind of aroma. And so it comes down to, just like grapes, not only the species of agave, but also where they're grown and the conditions. Elevation, sunlight, water, all that stuff will affect the flavor of the species.
Yeah, the whole process is important, like to have, how it will gonna taste the final product, like it's the hand of the master distiller also, all that generational, the knowledge they have, like to adjust, their mezcales in distillation also. Cool. Yep.
Awesome.
We have.
Does anyone else have a question? Don't be shy. We won't bite you. Awesome.
Here we go. I love questions.
Yes.
I have a question too.
What do you think about additives in tequila, like glycerin and vanilla and all these flavors that are allowed in tequila, but they don't have to be disclosed on the labels?
Could you repeat again, please?
The additives in tequila that are not disclosed on the labels, it says 100% agave, but it can be up to 1% other stuff.
Well, that's, again, when we talk about mezcal and tequila, there are two different animals, I would say. So now it's like, it was like a movement, with the free additives in the tequila industry. So it's like you can find, a good brand of tequilas, not adding that, it's a little bit complex, to explain, in a short period of time, what are you asking, about the why they add the additives and they don't mention, in the label, and it's I guess go through. I'm going to say, what they call it, the regulatory bodies, like laws, like what they do, because mezcal is tequilas, like also like they are not 100% agave, but they can call it tequila because it's 51% agave and 49%, sugar, so and whatever, like.
Hi, I'm curious to know what is your favorite, and then more importantly, why?
Ooh. I love the why.
I know.
Oh my gosh. Well, you know what? I just love tasting everything, and I love tasting things that I have not tasted before. But my family's from Guadalajara, which is, tequila country, and we always have a bottle of, Cazadores or Herradura Antiguo. Antiguo is a specific type that they make that they don't import here, but it's just like a really easy drinking table tequila. And the reason why I would probably go more towards Herradura is because it's still family owned, whereas I think Cazadores has been purchased by Bacardi. But there is still really easy to find, generational distilleries and people who care about the cultivation and the flavors and, have kind of a modern attitude towards distilling. I would gravitate towards those kind of people more, but I'm always hungry to taste different ones. I don't have a favorite anything, not even a movie or whatever, I just can't. So yeah, I just love tasting everything. But yes, for like a regular table one, I would say Herradura, Tequila Ocho, Fortaleza, those are all family-owned distilleries that are really easy to kind of find nowadays and are pretty great tequilas.
And for me to add, to answer that question is like, I always answer, whatever is in my hand, but going, it's, I believe like, with Mezcal, it's like supporting the small producers because they are really like, they don't have a voice, like specific, like, I like it, me, working as a Mezcalería in Oakland, California, like, to curate, to have to support, small brands, I guess is really important, for the people, like, they don't have a voice, like, to see what is happening, it's a lot behind the bottle, like, we don't know. So aside the agave, it's what is in the process, and the people doing that, it's a community drink, I believe.
We have time for one more question. Otherwise, we have questions. Oh, never mind.
One more.
One more.
Unless it's fast, then we can maybe two.
There's a lot of celebrities getting into the space, and so on one hand, there strikes a chord. So on one hand, there's an excitement because maybe more people are experiencing mezcal in particular. What are your thoughts on the influx of celebrities in the space?
Oh, well, that's a really straight answer for me. Like, I would say like, no. No, for different reasons, like, but, it's, I truly believe, like, they're misleading sometimes, like, the marketing, the way they put, in the bottle, like, to the customers, they have the money for the marketing, but they're misleading, they don't have the connection, with the people back in Mexico, like, and I don't know, I would say like that, they already have money, like, why to give them more money? So, like, instead, like, support, like, the small producers.
Yes, support local, really do. And that's with everything, tequila, mezcal, but also, locally, drag queens.
Yes! All local, everything local for sure. Well, thank you all for your thoughtful questions. I thought they were really good. I learned something. Did you learn something,
I learned a lot.
Did you guys learn something? So let's thank our panelists today. Let's give them a round of applause. They're going to be coming back. Yes! Hugo and Stanley. They're going to be coming back in a moment. They're going to go sip some tequila and mezcal in the back and tell us which one's their favorite. Well, thank you. That was great. But now let's get ready for a performance. Are you ready, Perja?
Are you all ready?
This performance is inspired by tequila. Please put your hands together for my friend and co-host tonight, Perja!
No soy el hijo que quisieras presumir. Destanteada y perdida, tú no sabes que busco tan lejos de ti. Ya me caigo y me ahogo aquí afuera. Ni Dios sabe cómo le hago para sobrevivir. Yo sé que rezas cada noche por mí. Y a tu hija se le quite ese mal. Soy hijo pródigo, perdida oveja negra. Le pides tú a Dios que un día yo sea normal. No soy juguete que se pueda componer. No estoy enferma, solo llena de ilusiones. Esta maldad ni Dios la puede curar. Soy hijo pródigo, perdida oveja negra. Le pides tú a Dios que un día yo sea normal.
¡Aplauso! ¡Aplauso!
It was sad, I know.
So now we're going to bring back Stanley Frank to the stage to show us how we make the perja.
Yes. Okay, after that was depressing.
I like depressing. That was good.
And so depressing is sometimes mixed, if correctly, with a drink.
With tequila.
With tequila. Not always, but sometimes. In this case, yes. So Stanley, I'm so excited. Tell us what you have for this drink. For this drink.
I love this like Sesame Street voice you're doing. It's so good. So, Hi, everybody. So, hi, thanks for coming. So, I decided I would do something that kind of would show you guys, teach someone how to fish. Do something at home that's kind of easy. So, a lot of drinks, might require special ingredients like amaros or different liqueurs and stuff. I thought something basic that kind of calls back to the original margarita, right? Which is lime, syrup, simple, and, tequila. So what we had here is those basic concepts, but what I thought that you guys could do at home was make your own syrup. So we call that jarabe in Spanish. It's like any type of syrup. So what it is it's just equal parts sugar, equal parts water, and then you do like a soft boil over a saucepan, and you add any ingredients that you want to flavor it. You can put cinnamon, mint, what I happened to put myself was Jamaica leaves, because it reminds me of, growing up, drinking Jamaica. Green cardamom pods, which are, part of a South Asian cuisine, but also part of Middle Eastern cuisine, which reminded me of Persia. Right? Kind of like this minty, cinnamony flavor. Also a few sticks of cinnamon, some grapefruit peel, and a little vanilla extract. Just tasted good while I was kind of like cooking up that syrup. And that is what you use. You strain it, and then you have your syrup, and you just do equal parts syrup, equal parts lime juice, and your tequila, and you are set. So this is our Persia. So we have 2 ounces of tequila.
A double?
I know. I was like, 2 ounces?
Girl.
No, I'm just kidding.
Hi.
I drink, responsibly, I was
Yes,
gonna
you
say.
do.
I do. Okay. Oh, okay.
2 ounces of tequila,
Ooh.
1 ounce of the jarabe, but I already mixed this with the lime juice, so it's gonna be 2 ounces of this batch. So you can pre-batch it, put it in the fridge, put it in a mason jar, get it ready. Also, another trick, you guys, is
How long in the fridge?
How long in the fridge? Well, it's however long it needs to sit there. The thing is with simple syrup is that the sugar keeps things from going bad, so you can keep it in there for a while, right? So one thing about rimming your glasses, if you just take a big citrus like an orange or a grapefruit, all you have to do is cut it in half and then kind of slide the glass on top.
Ooh.
Pour some salt into a...
Oh, and
Wow.
oh, and it's pink. I love
Oh,
it.
girl, of course it's pink for you.
My favorite color is Mexican pink.
Yeah, there you go. So what you can do with your rims is you can get creative. So if you have something like a food processor or like a coffee bean grinder, you put kosher salt in there with anything you want. Cinnamon, this has cardamom and also pink sugar. So that's kind of a festive rim, but people put, tajin in there, cinnamon, anything else to kind of add a little flavor. And then, of course, we got some ice cubes in here.
Ooh, yes. And
she's all excited about the ice
I
cubes.
know.
Hey! Don't slip on that, girl. Don't slip on that.
I got it. Well,
She got it.
Y'all have any questions in the meantime? Well, hey, shake, shake, shake. Any questions? Raise your hand. Oh, over there. We have a hand over there.
Hello?
Oh, Persia.
Oh, hi.
Hey, what song was your performance to, or who sang it?
Oh, thank you. So that song was sung by my drag daughter. She's a singer-songwriter named Sancha. And it's a collaboration with Sancha, and I think you may know her. She's from around the corner, La Doña.
Yes, girl.
So we're all homies. It's a small world. So she wrote this song about not fitting in, La Oveja Negra.
Black sheep.
Black sheep, and talked about her being queer and her parents not, acknowledging that. And at the end of the song, she says that her parents will that they hope for her to turn normal someday. So
I don't think that's gonna happen.
It's really, really intense. So this is why we need an intense drink. Responsibly.
Persia, drink yourself, mi amor.
Thank you for that question. Oh, okay. Are we ready?
Yes.
Because y'all already had it. Don't tell me.
Girl.
Good?
Okay, I don't want to ruin your palate.
I like mezcal. Mezcal only.
Wow.
Delicious.
It's easy, right? So
I know.
yeah, you just take that half sugar, half water, throw anything you want there. Orange peels, cinnamon.
How's the
whatever.
rim?
The rim is delicious. I love that it's simple, complicated, and pink. Just like me. Oh my goodness, yes.
Yes.
Let's give it up to Stanley Frank. And he'll be back in a little bit for another drink, the Dulce de Leche drink. Oh my goodness. And remember, where does he work?
Mothership.
So if you want to get the Persia and then maybe later the Dulce de Leche. Sorry,
Be
bro.
ready.
Be ready. Okay.
Tómatelo todo. Empínatelo.
No, because guess what?
Come on.
Are you ready for some drag? Oh, when I say dulce de, you're going to say leche. Are you ready for some dulce de? Leche. One more time, dulce de. Leche. A mezcal-inspired performance by the one, the only, the gorgeous Dulce de.
Tú no sabes nada de la vida. Tú no sabes nada del amor. Eres como nave a la deriva, que vas por el mundo sin razón. ¿Qué sabes tú lo que es estar enamorada? ¿Qué sabes tú lo que es vivir ilusionada? ¿Qué sabes tú lo que es sufrir por un cariño? ¿Qué sabes tú lo que es llorar igual que un niño? ¿Qué sabes tú lo que es pasar la noche en vela? ¿Qué sabes tú lo que es querer sin que te quieran? ¿Qué sabes tú lo que es tener la fe perdida? ¿Qué sabes tú si tú no sabes nada de la vida? ¿Qué sabes tú lo que es sufrir por un cariño? ¿Qué sabes tú lo que es llorar igual que un niño? ¿Qué sabes tú lo que es pasar la noche en vela? ¿Qué sabes tú lo que es querer sin que te quieran? ¿Qué sabes tú lo que es tener la fe perdida? ¿Qué sabes tú no sabes nada de la vida.
Yes, give it up. One more time for who? Dulce de. Dulce de. Yes, let's bring them all back because you know what time it is? Dulce de leche drink time. Yes.
So if you guys didn't notice, Mezcal makes me sad, ready to fight, ready to love. She's ready to do it all, honey. But let's chase this Dulce de leche cocktail out. I'm so excited. Hugo, tell us a little bit about this cocktail. Stanley, jump in, where you please.
Well, what I'm telling you, like, again, I'm not a bartender, but I want to talk a little bit about the bottle. We're having here the idea with Odin Mezcalería. It's, as I mentioned before, like, it's education. That's the most important to us, like, to like, having that experience here in the United States, going to different restaurants, and having mezcales, but, like, not having, they just handle the mezcal, and that's it, not giving you any information. That was inspired me in a way, like to through education, like you can come over, like to Odin Mezcalería. We preach agave, so like if you are around, please, if you've never been, come over, and we can talk about whatever you want related to agave.
We'll be right there.
I know.
And also about, like this special batch we have in Odin, through, it's called it, through a non-profit organization in Mexico, called it Maestros del Mezcal. And it's a non-profit organization, like I really respect, and it's where I've been learning, everything about agave, and I'm still learning. Worked with underrepresented small master distillers, from different regions in Mexico. And yeah, we're having a festival in Oaxaca next month. So check the website, like we have podcast also. And through Odin, we bought, the entire, we have our private batch, it's our well. And that's what we are gonna use right now, like to do dulce de leche.
She's thirsty.
So this is the cocktail that comes for the mezcal drink, the dulce de leche, obviously, made by the people at the Odin Mezcalería and Eatery, Eric Martin specifically. But basically, this is inspired by dulce de leche, so it is a milk punch. If you've never had a milk punch before, it's an old school kind of pre-prohibition drink, but what the magic in it is what you're seeing right now, is that even though it has a creamy dairy element, the acids and the fats in the alcohol separate the whey from the rest of the milk. So what you get is kind of this clarified version of the milk, which is what you guys are drinking outside. And that is the leche element, the milky element, if you will. But we didn't want a dessert drink. We wanted something a little more, kind of sippable and savory. So yeah, this is the process. It takes 24 hours to kind of drip this drink out. And so what you're having has been, pre-batched and pre-distilled. Yes. And the special thing about this is we've got Odin does not use anything that is not made from Mexico. So they wanted a house-made Campari. They had to make it themselves. So this is a house-made Campari, a house-made strawberry syrup, and a house-made toasted milk syrup. So what they did was they used it in evaporated milk, and then they toasted it to give it that kind of dulce de leche flavor. And then we're going to put it through this Chemex filter, and what you get is the cocktail with no kind of creaminess to it. And that is the dulce de leche, my dear. Now we have a finished version here because that one's going to take a little bit to drip. And we'll put some ice in it.
So audience, when you guys tasted it, did you guys taste the milk?
No. Was it kind of creamy or not?
I'm hearing like a mix.
I need another shot of it.
I haven't tried it yet, so I mean, we're going to see what I think in a moment. The milky, I'm scared. But excited.
It gives it body, girl.
Ooh.
Yes.
And she definitely has body.
That's what I'm saying.
All right, the dulce de leche, she's light, she's fun. She's smelly. I love it. She smells good, honey.
She's not perfumed, she's smelling.
Yeah. Exactly. Here we go. You guys ready? Well, you guys already did it.
I'm so excited. Yes, go.
Ah, here we go. Mezcal, I love it. That's good, y'all.
Yeah?
Yes. Cheers.
Cheers. To the perja and the dulce. And our guest panelists. Don't play. Just kidding.
No, really, give it up to our guest panelists. Thank you, Hugo. Thank you, Stanley. Seriously, keep it going, because we learned a lot today. We're so grateful for them. Oh my goodness, but girl, sadly.
Sadly.
Well,
Like
great. I'm very, grateful, but I think the time has come, girl.
The time has come for me to read my card.
Sing it, girl.
Yeah, that kicked in.
No.
All right, everybody. So this is our last and most important question. Everybody, get out your phones like you guys did before. Use the camera app to grab the QR code. Then answer the most important question of the night. Which of the two signature drinks did you like most? Is it A, Perja?
Wow, people, wow. Y'all gonna owe me after this.
Or is it B, Dulce? All right, I'll take that. Don't play.
Oh my goodness.
So everybody vote. We still have a minute.
I still haven't tasted yours. I cannot wait to taste.
I think we can have some afterwards.
Yeah?
Yeah. Ryan said we can. Ryan said we can. We can.
Yes, thank you. Thank you. We'll be outside after this and we can chit chat. And if there's still drinks, we'll have some Dulce, we'll have some Perja, and we'll have some Xismes up for you. Yes.
We're all about the Xismes.
I know. So tell me more about Xismes, girl.
So Xismes, if you guys don't know what Xismes means, it means like the gossip, the word on the street. Who's gossiping, who's saying what?
Yes. And no, they're telling us,
oh, we're done.
Remember to look.
So here we go.
Okay.
Oh, Perja!
I'm shocked. But you know what? We all won because we all got to taste Dulce de Leche and Perja. That's right. We want to. Oh my God, what's this?
Oh, we both get one?
Wait.
And this one too?
What is going on?
Okay.
Oh, girl.
Both winners! Oh my God, you guys, I've never been a sash queen.
Oh my God.
I don't even know how to do this thing.
I don't know either. Here, let me help you.
No, don't put it in
Okay. Okay, so we want to acknowledge a few awesome, extraordinary people.
Ooh.
Of course, our panelists. Give it up.
Yes.
The AV crew who made this presentation look incredibly sexy.
Yes.
The KQED production live team for all of you who have been here enjoying Dulce and Perja. And if you have not been to our party, Xismes May 11th at El Rio from 3 to 8.
Yes.
Please, it's like a backyard carne asada. We all DJ, we all perform, where we all have a good time. While we what? Xismes. Well, no, that doesn't make any sense. While we Xismes. No? Well, we gossip. There you go.
Bring your mom. It's 11th. It's May 11th. Bring your mama.
Yeah.
Yes. And of course, you can see us May 11th there. And if you're over in the East Bay, we're gonna be over in their land.
In the woods.
That's right. We're gonna be at
Nido's backyard.
Yes.
Which is right by Odin.
Which is right by Odin. It's literally 5-minute walk, if that.
Yes. So for Mother's Day, so if you don't have anything to do, let's have a little brunch. Let's have some Xismes. Let's have some mezcal. And let's have some good food. And let's party, because you know what? There's a lot going on in the world, and sometimes we need to relax a little bit. But also keep moving forward. Anyway, thank you so much. My name is Persia, and this is the amazing Dulce de Leche! And guess what? And there's more. Are you ready? Do you know what's outside? Dulce, you want to tell them?
Outside. No, you tell them. I didn't practice that word.
Well, outside we have the delicacy, the snack, the deliciousness of esquites. Yeah, so let's go get our esquite on out there. Let's have some dulces, dulce de leche.
And Berja.
And let's have some fun outside. Thank you so much again. Thank you, everybody. Thank you.
Dos mujeres, un camino, dos mujeres compartiendo el mismo hombre, el mismo amor.